Hey guys, Javier here with The Real Javier Novoa. I'm up burning the midnight oil, guys, and we have some more in our series of the Million Dollar Weekend coming up. I don't want to give too much information, guys, but I have an incredible deal coming up that's going to demonstrate the principles that we talk about on this channel. I'm very excited. I'm working on it, or should I say I'm playing on it, because I don't believe in work. But it could conventionally be seen as work. More information on that coming very soon, but I just wanted to make this very quick, unscripted, rough and ready video here, getting ready for Friday, getting ready for the weekend, indeed getting ready for your amazing weekend, $million weekend, business weekend, getting free weekend, whatever you want to call it. Guys, the synthesis of all of the self-help philosophies, which interiorism tries to get to the root of all of them and teach you modalities and principles that you can use. And a friend of mine who has a great YouTube channel, great content creator, has also been talking about various modalities. And of course, various modalities appeal to various psychological types, various spiritual types, and we'll discuss that more. But I want to make this very quick and very succinct. In fact, I believe now that I can sum up all self-help philosophies, indeed all spiritual philosophies, all philosophies about success, into a single phrase. And that phrase is, it's a negative here, guys. That's the incredible thing. We're going to say it and we're going to break it down a little bit. Don't feel bad about feeling bad. Let me repeat that again. I know it's surprising for some of you. The essence of every philosophy of success, every philosophy of personal development, every philosophy of manifesting, every philosophy of self-help is simply don't feel bad about feeling bad. Because we all know that it's good to feel good. Abraham Hicks talks about it. All of the great self-help authors talk about it in one way or the other, spiritual authors. But as I said before in videos, and we're going to continue down this vein, guys, and I think it's going to open the door. I think this is what's going to finally make it click for all of you who've been studying these philosophies and modalities for years. I know I studied them for about 10 years before I intuitively got this. And it was probably another 7 years before I'm able now to succinctly derive this kernel of truth and deliver it to you now in a way that will save you years of effort, guys. Again, don't feel bad about feeling bad. In fact, feel good about feeling bad. Because, guys, and this is where all of these seemingly contradictory philosophies come together. Whether it's reality transurfing, it talks about taking the next step and getting on the film roll while accepting and surrendering to current realities, whether it's Eckhart Tolle, where it's all about surrender, and of course you manifest everything through surrender, or whether it's David Goggins, guys, who in his own way gets this. He must get this. Anyone who's successful grasps this. Don't feel bad about feeling bad. And what does that mean? Embrace the suck. Why? Because in order to get past it, you must embrace it. And as Joe Dispenza talks about, what's on the other side of every negative emotion, every negative experience? It's what you want. Because as Abraham Hicks says, when you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. In fact, if we did not have contrast, guys, we would not know what we want. And as spiritual beings, we came for contrast. We had to have. Because it was perfect. In the unity, everything was perfect. And guys, I've got a little secret for you. Come up close here. Come up close here. Perfect is boring. And there are arguments, there are theological arguments that God cannot be perfect. Because if he was perfect, it would mean no ability for growth or change. And no ability for growth or change means no life. The definition of life is movement, is growth, is respiration, is change. If there is no growth or change, there's no life. And God, of course, must be alive. Otherwise, he would not be the highest being. So we're not perfect. Nothing is perfect. We're not here for perfection, guys. Goes back to David Goggins. We're here for the suck. And while, of course, I don't necessarily agree that the philosophy of David Goggins is for everyone, it's certainly not for me in all of its parts, but the message is clear. Negative emotion and negative feeling is not to be fought against. Krishnamurti talked about this. You see the negative emotion come up, you know that it is you, and you embrace that. Guys, once you get comfortable with negative emotion, which means to observe it, to love it, then you've got no more problems. And the path to success is clear. And I would go to another derivation of this or iteration of this, and that is this, guys. Love the process. We're all trying to get to some point where we are in the future perfect, where I am in the future rich, where I am in the future driving the car of my dreams. And while that's a good signpost to get you started, no. What you're here for and what you're looking for is the process. Embrace process and love process. Of course, you can always go back to the inner man. Remember, the inner man is the oneness. The inner man already has what it desires. The inner man always attains its desire because imagination always attains its desire. I want to be on the beach right now. It's going to take me about 5 hours to drive to Galveston if I chose to, and I've got other stuff to do this week. But I can go to the beach right now in my imagination. Then when I'm satisfied with that, guys, I can get back to my situation and say, okay, what's my highest excitement? Right now, my highest excitement is following processes that are enriching me, that are helping me grow, and that are bearing fruits on this timeline, on this film roll. So it's all an integrative process, guys. It's integral, it is holistic, and again, everything that you want to know about self-help, about law of attraction, about law of assumption can be summed up in the proposition, guys, or in the phrase, love, negative emotion. Do not feel bad about feeling bad. Guys, feeling bad and then finding relief is why you came. It's two sides of the same coin. So take that one, contemplate it, have a wonderful rest of the week, and we will talk very soon. Of course, we have the Sunday satsang coming up, where we will go deeper into spiritual principles about the inner man and the outer man, and how we're establishing this framework of interiorism so that you can live free today. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoy our videos, guys, please do subscribe to the channel below, like the videos, and share the videos. Join this community of master manifestors and help me get the word out. The world is ready for this message. Till very soon, guys, this is Javier bidding you a wonderful weekend.